welcome back to my channel. So I want to give a big thank you to all my returning subscribers. Thank you for supporting. I really appreciate it. And if I have any new viewers, any new watchers out there, thank you for clicking on my video. And if you like this video, give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe and turn on that post notification, so anytime I drop a video, guys, you will know when it's out. So for today's video, I'm going to be talking about nighttime hair care routine. So as you can see, I'm in my fluffy and comfortable PJs, getting ready to go to bed. So I was thinking, you know what, let me record my nighttime routine, what I do, and just give you a little bit of like explanation about, you know, why it's important to have a nighttime hair care routine. Alrighty guys, first and very most important tip is to keep your hair covered at all times. Yes, girls and guys, it's very important, especially if you're trying to grow your hair, and also if you don't want any friction, if you don't want, you know, any tangles in your hair when you wake up in the morning. Cover your hair at all times. And what do I mean by covering your hair? If you know, natural sisters, you know, and also my relaxed sisters, satin caps. The texture that is in the satin helps reduce a lot of friction in your hair, helps reduce breakage, because when you lay down at night and you sleep on like a cotton material type of pillowcase, or even if you tie your hair with something like a bandana, you know, I used to do that as well, you know, the cotton in the material, every time you're turning and you're tossing around, it's rubbing on your hair and it's causing friction. It can cause tangles and breakage as well. And so that's why it's always best to use a satin cap. Yes, so we need to cover our hair at night before bed. Second tip, so if you prefer to be extra safe, you can have a satin cap, and you can also purchase a satin pillowcase. So I myself, honestly, I've been looking to purchase one for myself, because sometimes, you know, you can't find sometimes you can't find your satin cap. So if you also have a satin pillowcase, then you're also safe, because even though your hair is not covered, but at least it's protected and it's not rubbing on a cotton pillowcase. So that's also a second tip that is very important, you know, when you're before going to bed, you know, make sure your hair is covered, and if not, then at least have a satin pillowcase. Another important tip is, of course, moisturize and seal your hair at night. Now, this can be every night. That depends the type of hair that you have, and also this, not really the type, but the state that your hair is in. If you know your hair is dry, you know it's breaking, like, you know the state of your hair. So of course, someone who has a bit more of a healthier hair that's moisturized and that you can feel the moisture in your hair, of course you're not gonna moisturize and seal every night, but you have to decide like how badly damaged or how much work does my hair need. So maybe you would have to moisturize and seal every night or every other night. I try to moisturize every night or moisturize and seal every other night. I'm not gonna lie, I get lazy at times. Sometimes I'm coming home at work really late at 1 a.m. in the morning and I really don't have the energy. So I would just roll my hair in a little top bun, cover, and then boom, I'm done. So but it's something that you should do depending on the state of your hair, every night or every other night. When you are, you know, going to bed as well, after you've moisturized and sealed your hair, a great tip, of course, don't just let your hair loose in the satin cap or on your satin pillowcase. Like, always tie it in like a loose bun. So not like this one right now is a bit tight, but like really loose in the end. Or if not, you can always twist it, braid it, just keep it together, because as well as, you know, I know it's in the satin cap, but it's still a lot of movement that's going on. You're twisting and turning while you sleep, and then your hair gets tangled in the morning. It's not a hard process again for it to detangle, and that's more breakage you're causing because your hair are in tangles and you have to detangle it now. So You know, you want to try as much as you can to add less friction to your hair. And this is not only for relaxed hair, like all these tips that I'm giving for natural hair as well, because I was natural not long ago, 2 years ago. You know, I'm actually using the same methods that I used when my hair was natural today. So I haven't changed anything at all. Honestly, what I have changed is less product, because now that my hair is thinner and less thick, so I just use less product. So all these tips that I'm giving, natural hair sisters, you also should do the same thing as well before going to bed, to make sure that your hair is covered, moisturized and sealed, and that so it can protect and preserve that moisture that you put in during the day or at night. So another thing that you can also do like every other night in your hair care routine is scalp massages. And this is very good because it boosts blood circulation to the hair follicle. It conditions the scalp and it boosts the strength of the hair roots. So this is something that you can do every other night, or if you want to do it every night, like I said, you know, you don't have to moisturize and seal your hair every single night. So the days that you do decide to do like a nice hair care regime at night, you can also incorporate that as well in your hair care regime. Some great oils that you can use for the hair scalp massage are like coconut oils, olive oil, rosemary, jojoba. If you have like itchy flaky scalp, you can mix jojoba oil and lavender oil and massage it in your hair, like in your scalp, I mean, once a week to relieve with that. So that also works. So for my natural sisters out there, you know, if you, for example, want to go to bed, you know, your hair is about much more thicker in a fro, you can also put it in like a pineapple style, but very loose. And then you have your silk your satin scarf and tie it around, or your, how do you call it, your satin cap. So you can also do that as well. You can also place them in twists or braids as well, and then like jumbo twists or jumbo braids, and you just cover it up with your satin cap. I'm gonna show you how I moisturize and seal my hair. It shouldn't be that long usually, since my hair is, like I said, it's not that thick. It takes me maybe like 15 minutes to do it, but I can understand, you know, when you're really tired, you really don't feel like doing it. But like I said earlier, depending on the state of your hair, you don't have to moisturize and seal it every single night, but at least try to do it once or twice a night, and you will really see a difference in your hair. You will really see the length retention, and you will really see a change. Your hair is more softer, you know. When you wake up in the morning, it's way more manageable because all that moisture is staying. You know, when you wear that satin cap, it retains all that moisture that you put during the day and in your night routine. So it retains all that moisture. So in the morning, it's so much easier to manage and so much easier to detangle, and there's like no knots or anything at all. So it's very important, because imagine you don't do this, you know, just sleep with your hair loose or whatever. You wake up in the morning with tangles, with knots, and then you're literally combing or raking through your hair, and you have so much more breakage that you can prevent. And I think that's what we want, you know, girls, our guys, you know, we want to retain our hair. We want to see results, you know, we want to see our hair grow long, healthy and strong. And so whatever that we can do to avoid our hair from breaking, I think we should. I'm using a leave-in conditioner by Soft and Beautiful shea butter, and then to seal in this leave-in conditioner, I'm going to be using castor oil and virgin coconut oil infusion. It's kind of like gone now, but it's like an infused oil. And that's it, you know, guys. You don't really need much things. If you don't have leave-in conditioner, you can also use a daily moisturizer. So if your hair is relaxed, you know, you can use both. To be honest, I've used daily, I've used leave-in, and they both work fine for me. Whenever you're moisturizing and sealing your hair, I always recommend and advise you to do it in sections, especially when you're natural, because you will waste a lot of product, and then when you like cut open in some parts of your hair, it has nothing. So it's always good to do it in sections. Like sometimes if you have to do it in 6 or 8, doesn't matter, but you use less product and save yourself some money. So I'm gonna first add my infused oils in the roots, and then on the hair itself I'm gonna add the leave-in conditioner. And also don't forget to take care of these ends, because these are, is retaining our length, and we want to take care of them. So after I add the leave-in conditioner on my hair, I'm gonna follow it up with the oils to lock in the moisture, lock in that leave-in conditioner in my hair. Let's begin. So guys, this is it, the end. So since I'm going to bed, I'm not doing any fancy style, and I think sometime this week I will be putting my hair in braids, because I don't know if you guys can notice, but I have so much new growth. Like it's so like harder now for me to do my hair. Like all my curl styles are just shrinking, and when your hair is relaxed, you really forget about the shrinkage until you start to get like new growth. So yeah, I hope you guys saw everything that I did, and if you have any questions about anything that you should use or any suggestions, let me know in the comment section below. Even if you cannot moisturize and seal your hair like this every night, but at least, like how I just did 4 braids, at least do 4 quick little braids. Use your satin cap, cover it up, and then you're done. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it was informational for you. I hope you learned something new, and if you have any comments, any suggestions, or any tips from me as well, please let me know in the comment section below. I will post another video pretty soon about the LCO and the LOC method. And thanks for watching, guys. Bye.